Bulare, it's my pleasure to be here this morning after a long, hectic day in Lambasa yesterday. But I'm glad that I'm here this morning to officiate the opening of the hot spring. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a reason why Savusavu is known as Fiji's hidden paradise. When you look up things to do in Savusavu, you're immediately given a list of experiences that you may not find elsewhere in Fiji. You can go diving to our bountiful gardens or Coco Mama's chocolate, visit Jehanta Pearl Farm, or go swimming with dolphins. So Savusavu has a lot of rich history. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it is a special day. It is a special day for the people of Savusavu, for the communities and visitors of Savusavu, because adding on to the list of things to do in Savusavu is the infamous hot spring, which is now ready to be used by everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, this project is completed through the ongoing collaboration between the Ministry of Local Government, Commonwealth Local Government Forum, and Savusavu Town Council, with other partners such as Chamber of Commerce, Tourism Association, and the Blue Town Committee members. As alluded to during the groundbreaking, the main objective of the project was to further develop the hot springs for it to be better utilized by the people of Savusavu. The Nakama hot springs, for decades, served as a natural kitchen where people prepared their food. We want to maintain that part of our history while creating the opportunity for Fijians to sell their dishes. Ladies and gentlemen, as I have mentioned, the Savusavu hot springs also act as an anchor attraction for both local and international visitors. And like every other landmark, our role as government and as citizens is to maintain them. With the upgrades, visitors to the hot springs now have a place to sit and relax, as described by the chair of Chamber of Commerce. Part of preserving this landmark is keeping its story alive. And to keep that story alive, I understand there is an information structure that is placed there, which one can read and understand exactly how geothermals are formed and its usage, etc., etc. So that's part of our history and part of Savusavu's history. Ladies and gentlemen, this attraction will go a long way in contributing towards the local economy here in Savusavu. At this juncture, I would like to sincerely acknowledge all the stakeholders who have been involved in this project, and there was a long list read out by the Special Administrator. I'm grateful to the contractors and business houses that have supported the Council to successfully complete this project and get it up and running. I would like to thank the Commonwealth Local Government Forum for providing the financial support towards this project. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, the Forum funded the project under its Local Economic Development Program known as LED or LED. This project is made possible through an ongoing partnership between the Ministry of Local Government and CLGF. The financial value of this project is $75,000, of which CLGF has contributed around $60,000 and $15,000 came from Savusavu Town Council. Now we need such partnership and coordination to enhance the image of our cities and towns. The CLGF has also assisted not just Savusavu Town Council, but they have also assisted Nasinu and Nosori Town Council by virtue of this LED project. only 3 municipal councils actually benefited from this project. Now, with this support, Nasinu Town Council and Nosori Town Council have been able to prepare a compost site and purchase a shredder. Both Nosori and Nasinu Town Councils can now shred all tree branches, which are less than 6 inches in diameter, and prepare it for compost. This will start directly from the street pickup, whereby the green waste will be separated and transported to this particular site for composting. As a long-term measure, the council will be reaching out to the ratepayers who wish to prune their tree branches and transport it to this yard for shredding and composting. This yard is in Manodha, Nosori. It's a newly leased out area acquired by Nosori Town Council. The council's aim is to minimize green waste that used to be transferred to Namboro landfill, and it's not just the transportation cost of the green waste, but also paying the tipping fee at the Namboro landfill. So now with this project, there will be some saving for these 2 municipal councils. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Local Government values partnership as one of the founding principles of our service. And we will continue to actively forge such collaborations that's sustainable, whether with our development partners or our local community. The Savusavu Town Council has completed a number of other projects through partnership. And these projects are Silver Sun Children's Park, installation and maintenance of benches at Foreshore area, installation of rubbish bins at Foreshore and Main Street in Savusavu, and newly constructed gardens at MH Supermarket with benches. One of the major environmental projects that the council completed in conjunction with the Fiji's Fruit and Agroforestry Expo 2022 was the planting of 150 different varieties of trees along Savusavu Foreshore area. This was under the project entitled Green Up the Blue Town. We need our cities and towns to be sustainable, resilient, and climate-proof, and is part of this government's national vision of a sustainable future. Whilst the municipal councils aim to build more infrastructure in the municipalities, they are encouraged to foster economic growth and developments by ensuring that natural assets continue to provide the resources and environmental service on which our well-being relies. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also pleased to share that the council will venture out to upgrade and maintain the waiting sheds in Savusavu, Nambowalu, and Tavuni. It is our commitment to provide Fijians with proper facilities, whereby they are able to actually not only relax and wait to catch the boat service, but also to encourage other vendors who can come to the waiting shed to sell whatever they want to sell. And this will encourage the economic development or economic growth of that particular area. Apart from working with development partners in the private sector, the Savusavu Town Council continues to receive government grants to operate and build infrastructure. For this financial year, that is 2022-2023, the Council has been allocated funding to support key deliverables such as $50,000 to service the satellite towns, that is Nambowalu and Tavuni, $50,000 to service 2 areas of roadside waste collection from town to Montfort Institute School and from airport area to town. $166,765 have been given to Savusavu Town Council, and also a base fee of $38,949. This is the reimbursement the government is making towards removal of stall fee as well as PSV base fee. So the government reimburses such funds to municipal council because we realize that the council needs money, and the community or the vendors also need some form of assistance so that they can recover from this COVID-19 and get on with their lives. So apart from the funds for these special projects, Savusavu Town Council has been allocated $1 million in this budget to continue with the construction of the new Savusavu market. The project aims to upgrade the Savusavu market to a modern design with the Blue Town concept. The new market will be inclusive of not only usual market vendors who sell vegetables, root crops, and dry goods, but we'll have food outlets that will operate outside the market operating hours. The market will also have provision for a coffee center, information booth, antique boutique, and a conference room with a capacity of 150 people. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I would like to elaborate on the vision of Savusavu Town Council. Savusavu to be a model tourist town that promotes civic pride through community participation and to preserve eco-tourism, nature, wildlife, and maritime resources is actually part of the Blue Town concept. And for Savusavu Town to be different and to maintain the beauty of Savusavu, we need to embark in that direction without compromising nature with built surrounding. We need to somehow incorporate the built surrounding with the nature and create this unique setting for the people of Savusavu, and in particular the visitors who come to Savusavu. In addition to Savusavu, let me also mention that the government has set aside $75,000, which is given to Savusavu Town Council to develop a satellite market in Tavuni. And I think early this year, we were there in Tavuni with the special administrator and CEO, and we had a very good discussion on the site, which was kindly facilitated by the landowners in Tavuni, and they've given us a beautiful piece of land, and we intend to build this satellite market along with taxi carrier and other bus facility, and that will generate more revenue for Savusavu Town Council. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to urge the people of Savusavu, you can assist the council by keeping the streets clean and our civic spaces vibrant and renewed. We need your cooperation to maintain our infrastructure, and I'm confident that if we work together as we have been doing for Savusavu, this town can be even a better town than what we see. It is already marvelous, but we can go a step higher. So with this, I wish to convey my congratulations to Savusavu Town Council and all the partners who worked very closely with Savusavu Town Council to accomplish this particular project, which we initiated in April of this year. And it's great to see that this project is now complete. So we need to find more money for more projects, and we will try our level best at the ministry level, working with development partners and see how we can bring in more money for Savusavu. And I want to inform the Savusavu Blue Town Committee members that there is 20,000 set aside for Blue Town Committee as well. And this money is purely for the Blue Town Committee members to develop project proposals for them to see how they can get funding from international and regional donors. So that money is there as well. So with these words, ladies and gentlemen, Vinaka, thank you very much, and look forward to seeing that beautiful sight.